and we are going to be reading My Mighty Mito. And every time when Mom reads a page, I'm going to ask Mom's going to ask me a question, and then I'm going to answer her question. And then she's going to show you the pages to you.
This book is about a little boy that has mitochondrial disease. And since Iggy has mitochondrial disease and his symptoms are very similar to this little boy's, we thought that this would be a good way to introduce Iggy to everybody and tell how his body works a little bit different from everybody else's that's his age. This is again called My Mighty Mito, and it's written by Joshua and Cara Koscinski. My name is Joshua. I love to play with my computer, learn in school, and spend time with my friends. I am just like other kids my age. Iggy, what do you like to do?
I like to play video games and play with my brother and sister and dad and mom and baseball. That's pretty much all.
But there's something special about me, and it's called mitochondrial disease. Phew, that's a big word. Let's call it my mighty mito. Iggy, do you have mito?
Yes.
Everyone's body has its own batteries. They're called mitochondria. I call them mito. Just as toys need batteries to make them work, our bodies need energy to walk, run, play, and jump. Since we cannot plug ourselves in, we need to make our own power. Mitochondria are organelles inside of our cells, and their job is to make energy. But some kids have mitochondria that do not work properly. The food we eat gets turned into energy. So if the mitochondria do not work well, we cannot make enough energy to power up our organs. Our heart, stomach, brain, lungs, and intestines are all organs. They need a lot of energy to run, just like a toy that needs batteries. Our muscles help us to move, and they need energy too. Iggy, is your heart, stomach, brain, lungs, and intestines affected by your mito?
Yes.
What about your muscles?
Um,
Do your muscles get weak and shaky?
yeah.
When our mito do not make enough energy, kids like me get stomach aches, tired, leg cramps, headaches, or we feel sick or weak. Going outside on a hot day can make us overheat, so we need to drink plenty of water to keep hydrated. We can go to occupational or physical therapy to get stronger. Iggy, do you get stomach aches? Do you get tired? Do you get leg cramps and headaches?
Yes.
Do you feel weak sometimes?
Yes.
What about when you go outside on a hot day? Do we have to do special things for you? Sometimes you wear a water vest, or sometimes we have to spray you down with water?
No, sometimes I had to spray me with the water things I got.
To stay cool. And then in winter, when it's really cold, do you wear extra layers to keep you nice and warm?
Yes.
And do you go to occupational and physical therapy?
Yes, it's really fun there.
He loves occupational and physical therapy. Some days my body does not have enough energy and I need to recharge by laying on the couch or in my bed. It's okay because I have fun games to play on my laptop, computer, and catch up on my favorite TV shows. Iggy, do you have to do that sometimes?
Yes.
When I feel strong, I have lots of energy to run and play. Other times I'm too tired to walk and I use a cool wheelchair with light up wheels. I even got to choose the color, Granny Smith Apple Green. Iggy, do you use a wheelchair sometimes?
Yes. I have a blue one and a purple one.
Do you use it all the time or just sometimes?
Sometimes. Because sometimes while I was in school I can use like a wheelchair, and also I have a wheelchair that's in Mom's trunk.
We just use it when you need it, right? Not long ago, my Mighty Mito didn't work very well, and I had to stay in the hospital for a while. I was not afraid. Child life workers kept me entertained with toys and games. The hospital also had a pretty cool game room. Iggy, do you have to go into the hospital sometimes?
Yes. They also give me games, coloring books. It's really fun there.
They make it as fun as possible for the kids. My stomach needs help to work properly because my mitochondria cannot make enough energy for it. I have an awesome tube called a GJ. That stands for a gastrojejunostomy tube. Sorry, I can't say that good. Phew! Another long word. Some of my friends have TPN, which stands for Total Parenteral Nutrition. It's a way to feed them with a special straw placed into their body.
I have a GJ too. I got switched out with, well, last time I have a G tube, now I got switched out with a GJ tube.
And these are the extensions.
And you have to try to not like pull it or anything, because then if you pull it too hard, your tube will come out. Yeah.
And then he would have to go to the hospital and they would have to redo it surgically
Because the G tube is really different than the GJ.
Yes, it is. And we cannot twist the GJ, right?
Yeah.
Right. I learned how to use the tube and it does not hurt me. My pump works on a pole, or I can put it into a small backpack. Sometimes people stare at my tube, my feeding pump, or my wheelchair. I ask them if they have any questions. I don't mind telling them how my equipment helps my body work properly. Mom even gave my favorite stuffed animal its own tummy tube. So we have a couple of things here. Iggy does use a backpack at times for his pump.
Or sometimes I will use like a little right hanger, so it
Right
will
here.
be really
It's all ready
easier.
for tonight. There's his pump. There's his feed for the night.
The backpack is really hard because you have to carry it on your shoulders, and it really gets tired.
Iggy has a couple of little
Stuffies?
stuffies and a little Iggy that has a feeding tube. So she has this one.
This one, which is a dog, and they had like a real tube in there.
Yeah, that's a G tube. It's a little bit different than Iggy's.
And this is a lion with an orange tube.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
And this is me, having a
A
tube,
GJ tube.
a GJ tube, which is really hard to like.
There's the
Hold it
G,
short
and then the J is sewn on.
That's kind of looks weird because I lost my glasses.
Oh yeah, we can't find his glasses. So his little Iggy friend does not have glasses right now. But it is him.
I can see without glasses.
Some people with Mito take special vitamins and supplements to help keep them healthy and strong. They have a funny name, Mito Cocktail. I always make sure a grown-up helps me take my Mito Cocktail. Iggy takes a Mito Cocktail as well as a lot of other medications. This is his medications.
Oh, a lot. Also, when she's pushing the medicine, I can taste it through my chest. You do not want to taste that.
These two are his Mito Cocktail.
It's really yucky when you taste a little mixed up.
It goes in his tube and he tastes it in his mouth. So
Because,
we're
like,
working on that.
When you push it from my belly, it comes up. And then I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's reflux. That's another problem that he has. Many kids with mitochondrial disease can go to school. Others are homeschooled, which means they learn from family or teachers who come into their house. Sometimes a service dog may help with everyday tasks. Service dogs must wear a special vest. Iggy, do you go to school? right now you do virtual school.
Mm-hmm.
And before COVID,
Also, she's a really nice teacher.
and before COVID, did you go to school?
Yes.
Yes. And after COVID, will you go back to school?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm really excited.
Iggy loves school.
Yes, I do. I was like, oh, why do I don't have school this day?
Every person with mitochondrial disease is different. Some kids have trouble on hot days. Others may get headaches, dizzy, or feel body pain like the flu. How does mitochondrial disease make you feel, Iggy?
Well, it makes me dizzy and stuff.
You get hot and cold easily? You get headaches?
Yes, that's why I always lay down.
A lot of muscular pain?
Belly aches, arm pains, and neck pains. I don't want. Leg pains, ankle pains.
Yes. That's
Also,
a lot of leg pain.
did this while I was walking.
Lately his foot started going sideways when he's walking.
Yes.
Which is not very pleasant.
You did not want to have that.
Remember to ask your doctor how you can help your Mito. You are not alone. Many children and adults feel the same way. Thanks for reading my Mighty Mito. If your parents say it's okay, write to me at www.mymightymito.com. I would love to hear your Mito story.
I hope you like this video. Tell me what's your story down below. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.